This is not going to happen like magic, and they will, in most cases, as I have seen so far, fight harder and harder to prevent you from getting to that point. But I'll say this, there are investors who are getting the message that the intermediaries, the servicers, and the other parties who are bringing these foreclosure actions and doing these modifications are doing so against the interests of the investors, the real creditors. And so these intermediaries, the servicers, are acting against the interests of both the debtor, who's the homeowner, and the creditor, who's the investor who put up the money. So those are your steps towards freedom. When I say freedom, you might end up with a free and clear house. It's happened several hundred times in connection with several of these transactions. You might end up with a modified mortgage, and you might end up losing. Let's remember that the knee-jerk reaction of any judge is going to be that if a borrower is in front of him seeking to delay or in some way block a foreclosure action, his assumption is going to be that there's a legitimate debt that the borrower is trying to avoid using tricks of the trade or sleight of hand or procedural gimmicks. It's up to you and your attorney to show that you're looking for the truth and you're looking for your real creditor so that you can effectively speak to that creditor, modify or settle your mortgage, settle your claims regarding predatory loans, and spread the risk of the loss that happened as a result of the mortgage meltdown between the investor, the borrower, and all these people in between, the investment banks that created the mess in the first place. Thank you. Tell me when. Remember this in terms of procedure. If you are in a non-judicial state and you have received a notice, you are already in a state of emergency, because usually the state provides you with a very short window of opportunity to contest the sale of your property. If you are in a judicial state, then you have a certain amount of time. For example, in Florida, 20 days if you're an in-state resident, 30 days if you're out of state, in which to file responsive pleadings. Your responsive pleading may be a motion to dismiss, a motion to strike, or a motion for more definite statement. It might be a number of things that you may want to pursue through your attorney. But you must answer or file some responsive pleading, affirmative defenses, counterclaim within the time set forth on the summons that you received in a judicial state. So either way, whether you're in a non-judicial state or you're in a judicial state, the thing you must do is act and react and take control of the narrative before they already have sold your house and they've already initiated eviction proceedings against you. Not that those things can't be reversed, but in all probability, you want to take the earliest possible action you can to stop the foreclosure in its tracks. Hi, I'm Neil Garfield, editor of the blog site www.livinglies.wordpress.com. And I'd like to invite you to purchase a copy of the DVDs of the seminar that we gave in San Diego for laymen on the steps involved in defending your property, selecting an attorney, selecting a forensic reviewer or TILA auditor, and the basic facts concerning securitization of your loan. Watching this DVD will enable you to have attended the workshop without ever leaving your home. There is a workbook that is also available that goes with this. You have the option of just watching the DVD, getting the workbook, one or the other. I would recommend that before you take any action on your own behalf, and certainly I recommend that you consult with legal counsel, that you watch this DVD, get the workbook. You'll be much better informed, and you'll be in a much better position to make a decision about how you want to defend your home or what you want to do about a mortgage that is unfair and underwater.